From this obese pred driving hours to meet a kid.
I'm not a I'm just young and attracted.
To teachers, preachers, pro NFL athletes, and full-blown trafficking schemes hiding in plain sight.
52 charges are filed against a former West Suburban teacher who's accused of abusing a student.
These are the most disturbing pred catches, starting with Sean, a 36-year-old from Michigan who drives over to the Sting house one night, hoping to meet an underage girl.
You can just sit down if you want.
You are beautiful.
Thank you.
This 400-pound pred has been chatting up a minor, sending her inappropriate pictures and saying knowing she's young turns him on. But when he's confronted at the Sting house and asked how old he thought the girl was, this is his reaction.
How old did she tell you she was?
That's a diabolical man-child for you. Luckily, they've got his chats and voice notes where he even admits to finding another minor attractive.
Sorry, there's another young girl. I'm here at the bowling alley and people are getting out from bowling, and there was another little redhead here that, sorry, had me distracted.
Did you think she was cute?
She was.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
How old was she?
I don't know. She was probably something like that.
Once the evidence is thrown in his face, Sean decides the best course of action is to lawyer up.
I know that I deserve a lawyer.
However, when he's pushed more, he gives in and admits that he's attracted to young girls, calling it a plain old fantasy.
I mean, is it a fantasy then, if it's a lie?
That's all it is.
Just a fantasy.
And then he makes a sorry attempt at defending himself.
I'm not a I'm just young and attracted.
He claims he tries to avoid it, but he's just lonely.
Because I'm lonely.
After this, he decided the next best move was to just get up and leave.
John? John?
That doesn't play out for him too well, because there are cops outside just waiting to cuff him.
Well, with your hands behind your back, right now! Right now!
It took them 3 handcuffs to take him down, but after that, Sean got slapped with charges: solicitation of a minor, traveling to meet one, and using a computer for a felony. He got exactly what was coming to him, but nothing beats what happened to the next guy. This is 29-year-old Douglas, who shows up to a Sting house on his birthday to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Hello.
Hi.
You look good.
No.
Before coming here, he talked about doing filthy things. He starts by touching the decoy creepily.
Hi. What?
This makes the girl nervous, and she excuses herself to go to the restroom. That's when the team arrives to wish this guy a very happy birthday.
Wait, fucking stay.
He fights it first and tries to plow through the guys, but he's not going anywhere.
Hey, don't.
And the team didn't forget his birthday.
Happy birthday to
We didn't bring you a cake.
After getting boxed in, he crumbles quickly. He admits coming here with no c***s, which is insane.
Today's raw day, right?
When asked what should happen to people like him, he gracefully allows himself therapy and church. But the truth is, he's been at this for years because kids are easier to groom. So, after the long humiliation, cops roll in and cuff him. If you thought that was satisfying, wait till you see what happens to this high school teacher. Meet Christina Formella, a 30-year-old language arts teacher who's seeing one of her male students, a 15-year-old kid, for some one-on-one tutoring. But these lessons turn dark fast.
52 charges are filed against a former West Suburban teacher who's accused of abusing a student.
Police say she slept with the kid right inside a classroom at least 45 times. The whole thing blew up in March of 2025 when the boy's mom found text messages on his phone.
The boy's mother discovered text messages between the two and reported it to police.
The next day, on March 16th, cops spotted Christina driving around town and pulled her over.
You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need.
Once in the back of the cop car, reality hit her hard. At booking, she's charged with aggravated criminal special abuse and criminal special assault. But there are bigger monsters around. Deep in rural Bibb County, Alabama, there's a storm shelter buried under concrete. and what's hiding inside is a nightmare that shattered a small town in 2025.
The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says 10 children ranging in age from 3 years old to 15 years old are known to be victims in a child trafficking ring.
For years, 8 adults, including parents, relatives, and friends, turned the underground bunker into a paid torture chamber.
Offenses took place inside the same underground bunker on Aaron Road in Brent, Alabama.
They had at least 10 kids unconscious, some as young as 3, strapped down with belts or electric dog collars, and let strangers pay for appointments with the kids.
And the children were drugged by Mr. Trejos and tied to the bed and to the chair and to a pole.
Victims, mostly under 10, were forced into unthinkable acts, even involving animals. Some abusers were the kids' own family.
Then people would come and pay money to have sex with these children.
The horror story broke in February last year when a tip led deputies to the bunker. Then came the arrests.
Will McElroy and Andre Trejo Valenzuela have been charged.
Evidence points to 15 to 20 more unidentified paying customers. The sheriff called it the worst he'd seen in 33 years. As shocking as this case was, the next one involves someone so high profile, you'll have your head in your hands. This is about former NFL running back Le'Veon Bell, the 3-time Pro Bowler who ranted about groomers while holding his own dark secret.
New tonight, a Franklin County jury determines ex-NFL player and Groveport native Le'Veon Bell owes $25 million for rape and assault.
His female cousin accused him and his brother of repeatedly abusing her starting when she was just 6 or 7 years old, continuing for over a decade even after Bell went pro.
It claims the abuse began when she was 6 or 7 years old and continued through the time she reached the age of consent.
She claims the non-consensual acts happened so often it habitualized her to the trauma. She filed a civil suit back in March 2024, but Bell ignored it completely. As a result, the damages trial took place in February 2025, where the brothers were a no-show again. Franklin County jury slammed him with $25 million.
And at the end, the jury determined that Jada be awarded $20 million in compensatory damages, which is like to compensate you for what you've lost, and then $5 million in punitive damages.
Serves him right. The family values hypocrite thought being famous would save him, just like this next guy thought being a self-proclaimed Christian preacher would save him from being exposed as a groomer. Mr. Aaron Craig Gleason is a 39-year-old middle school teacher, soccer coach, and self-proclaimed Christian philosopher who used to rant non-stop about drag queens and the LGBTQ+ community grooming kids. But in February 2025, Okaloosa County Sheriff's deputies arrested the hypocrite at his home for assaulting a child under 12.
A middle school teacher at Rocky Bayou Christian School facing a felony for allegedly touching a girl's behind.
The victim decided to come forward, detailing the abuse. Turned out Gleason had groomed and abused the kid while hiding behind his holy persona and private Christian school job.
Aaron Gleason, now charged with lewd and lascivious molestation.
He was charged with battery on a child under 12, which is a life felony in Florida. The man is currently sitting in jail where he belongs. But the fate of the next predator was way darker. A few years ago in Aso, Oklahoma, a couple adopted 3 young kids. They raised the 2 girls and a boy like their own, but behind closed doors, the adoptive dad, Walter Ritchie, had turned into a monster.
So fondling behavior with you, and when you refer to the that occurred with you.
He began messing with one daughter when she was little. When she told her adoptive mother, Pam, the mother promised to divorce him, but never did.
He first did, and after I told my mom, and she said that she was going to divorce him every single time he did that.
Instead, the mom stayed silent as Walter moved on to the second 16-year-old daughter.
She still hasn't, and now he moved on to her.
The abuse dragged on for years when the kids finally broke at school. Once the mother heard about the cops questioning her kids, she showed up, and what she had to say will shock you.
And this is the things I get. I said, if you don't want to be a part of this family, that's fine.
It becomes clear very quickly why the abuse had carried on for so long.
No one in the world is going to take 3 16-year-olds.
She's the problem, but sadly the girls are too afraid to go back into foster care. So to reassure them The cop interviewing them offers to foster the kids themselves if needed.
If you guys go into foster care, I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll be the ones to foster you.
The man's a saint, but I bet you're wondering what happened to the dad. Well, he took his own life later, and the mom got arrested for enabling child abuse. Now, for our final predator catch of 2025, we have another grown man, but this one is running a whole scheme. Raymond Armour picked up 2 runaways aged 14 and 15 with the intent to traffic them. He drove these girls across state lines to his place near Plateville. The only reason this guy even got caught was because he made a stop at Walmart to buy stuff with the kids.
You're the last known person that we have on security camera with the girls.
When the officers find the girls, they lie about being older, but luckily, Iowa cops have already flagged them as missing runaways.
We got some information out of Iowa that these girls here are runaways from Iowa.
This is probably the messiest case we've covered so far, because these 2 girls do everything to not let the cops save them. First, they lock the officers out.
Hey, unlock the door now! Girls, unlock the door!
Hey, is there a window out there they can go out? No.
Unlock the door!
Then one of them runs away.
No, stop! Stop! No, stop!
The 14-year-old one even has a Playboy tattoo with a bunny smoking weed on her arm.
We got a tattoo of a Playboy bunny smoking a joint on the right forearm of...
It's diabolical, and it's time to send these 2 home. Once at the station, the FBI gets involved in the case. They find out that Raymond took explicit pictures of the girls, posted them online, and tried setting up paid meets. He ends up getting federal charges for transporting minors across state lines for... The judge sentenced him to 19.5 years, even though both the defense and prosecutor suggested the maximum of 12. Thank you, Judge. On a final note,
I know God's forgiveness is boundless, but if there was a limit to it, I think we reached it.